Alright guys, and welcome to a very short video. I literally just got back from work. I was going to film this outside, but it's just started spitting, so I thought I'd hop in the car and might as well just do it here like I used to. Just going to be a quick video about what my vmaxx coilovers are like, really. Just sort of give you guys a little bit of sort of my opinion and a kind of a review of what they were like driving 200 miles down to Cornwall and back. Obviously you saw that we had a bit of an issue with sort of adjustments and things like that. I actually only did film in the last video the kind of all the scuffing. I didn't actually show the other two clips, but eventually we did adjust it up and we got it all good, so it was avoiding the rear arches. I got the arches rolled, which was all good, but still the tyre is hitting that little lip that's left. So next time I get the back tyres changed, I'm probably going to go for a little bit sort of skinnier, and hopefully I can kind of avoid the arch and go up into the sort of what's that tyre? Go up into the rear arch sort of well a little bit more and make the most of that room there, and sort that rear end issue out, and then hopefully I can go a little bit lower and use the coilovers like I wanted to originally. I don't really want to go for a bit of camber on the back, but I've looked up a few more people that actually have these wheels on a Clio, and they said they had to get 1.5 degree or 2.5 degree camber shims that they put on the back, but I don't really want that because that means less grip on the back. That's not exactly what I want to go down on the whole camber look, but we might end up doing it, but I'll make a video for you guys, so we will see. But yeah, obviously the coilovers are all settled in now. They've been on now for a week and a half, so I've been back to work for a few days. Just come home now and thought I'd make a video for you guys because I don't actually have one for tonight, so hopefully I can do this nice and quick and get up for you guys. But yeah, driving down to Cornwall and back, in reference to what it feels like considering sort of the sort of old springs and suspension setup, comparing them to this new vmaxx coilover setup, it's not that much different in my opinion. It's a little bit harder, of course. I did get comments like vmaxx coilovers aren't very good and things like that. Maybe that's why. I haven't really been in a car with any other coilovers. I don't know how hard they're supposed to be. I know they're supposed to be pretty hard, but these aren't the hardest in the world, but I'm happy with them, to be honest. I'm quite happy with how they perform. I'm quite happy with the adjustment on them and things like that. There seems to be quite a lot of adjustment you can do. So once again, once I get the back wheels sorted out, hopefully I can make the back sit nice and comfy. But I'm going to show you some footage of the outside of the car that I filmed a little bit earlier when it wasn't raining, of sort of what the wheels are looking now. Hopefully you can see that the front is an ever so slightly lower than the back, just because I need that clearance because I'm getting weight in the back through, whether that's me taking Harrison around or anyone wants to sit in the back. I want to actually use my car with all the seats. Technically I could take the back seats out, I know, but I need 5. Well, I don't need 5, but I need more than 2 seats in general. But yeah, they perform well. It is a little bit stiffer. Comfort's not messed up that much compared to the original springs. After I got all the issues and that sorted, they seem to be running good. Like I said, I've been back 3 days now, done a little bit of driving. Still need the realignment to make sure obviously all the wheels are running straight and that, because I did have a little bit of steering wheel wobble at about 70. Going on the bypass, it was just a tiny little bit of steering wheel wobble at that speed, but apparently that's normal, especially when sort of lowering the car. If the wheels once again aren't perfectly in line with each other, then it's going to make the steering wheel have a little bit of a jiggle, but probably not good driving 200 miles with a little bit of steering wheel wobble. But like I said, only towards sort of the higher end of the speed did it start to give it a little bit of a shake. They seem to be working. They do, once again, they do our scrubbing still a little bit, even with no weight in the back, but they made it down to Cornwall and back all good, so I'm happy with them. I'm really happy with them, and hopefully we get some comments for you guys. I haven't really got any videos in the planning. Once again, I'll probably do some more filming when I get the back tyres changed, which will be sooner rather than later, so I don't rub all the paint off the arches again, and maybe get a little bit of stretch. I don't want it stupid stretch, I don't want it to be like looking ridiculous, but I do need the tyre to avoid the arch as best as possible. Obviously I have the 5mm spacer on the back as well, but that's so it clears the brake caliper. Otherwise the rear wheels do not move, so I need the 5mm spacer on there, which is kind of where I'm getting the rubbing issue from. But I could get the inside of the wheel machined, but if there's easier and sort of cheaper ways around it, then I'm going to do that as long as it's safe, of course. But yeah, that's my kind of opinion on the vmaxx coilovers. They're all good. Once again, I can't really compare to any of the better brands, but if you're looking for the adjustment, not too much of a loss of comfort. Once again, the back end, it still does bounce around a little bit, but not as much as it does on the standard springs. But yeah, that's sort of my review. Like I say, quick sort of 5-minute video. Give us some ideas of what you want to see. So I haven't really got too much in the pipeline. There's not really too much I want to change on the car. I might do some little cosmetic things that might be a little bit different. Still want to clean up the engine bay, but the rear end's all good. The exhaust is nice and clean. I've got my exhaust mounts, I've got my coilovers now. Wheels are good. I don't need to get them refurbed at some point in life, but I want to get them on, sorted and running how I want to before I make them look pretty and maybe even ruin them after making them look pretty. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say to you guys. Just sort of wanted to run over sort of my feeling on the vmaxx coilovers over the sort of the 200-mile distance. I didn't break my back or have a backache or anything like that, so it was all good. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Give us any comments, guys, on what you want to see, and I'll see you on the next one.